Hello, hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time to play some more of this Kaizo level. Man, I've been working on it for a while, but it's just been chipping away once a week, basically. So that's part of what's making it take so long. But I'm just about ready. Made it to the second or third to last jump now. It's just that juggle I got to get down. That's the missing piece for me. What's up, King Chris? So I'm jumping right in. Let's get down to the main event here. There we go. All right. We got to deal with this intro room. Got to get the intro room down. There we go. Second try. Second try. What's up, Fernando? Hey, Nick. I gotta get my screen right. I feel like I've got my I messed up the placement of the screen. I don't know how to get it back to how I had it. It's funny when you have things a particular way and you don't necessarily recognize how important that way is. Come on. All right, not a bad first try. What's up, Jordan? YouTube doesn't make finding me that easy. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you found it. So, like, if you type in Super Pat World in YouTube right now, the live doesn't come up? Oh, same mistake. Okay. Gotta press up faster. What's up, Jacob? Well, wait a minute. Here, I'll do an experiment. If I open up my YouTube app and I type in Super Pat World, I'll do exactly what I just said. Because you would want that to be the case. Super Pat World. Yeah, it came right up. Latest from Super Pat World, and then at the top it says it shows I'm live. So that ain't that bad. You had to search and then use the live option. Now, for me, Jordan, it came up right in the search results. It was the top bar of the search results. Hi, Gertie. But for you, you had to search for me, and then what does it mean to use the live option? Hi, Scott. Look like... Yeah, Scott, this one's much harder than that. This level is probably twice as difficult as the one you're talking about. How scary is that? That's what we're working with over here right now. A level even tougher than that precision level. But that was an awesome Super World. Super STPW world. Really, 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 really awesome. Too much for you. Fair enough, Scott. And you know what, Jordan? Maybe it was different because I did it on the phone. Maybe you were doing it on the computer. And when you search on the computer, it comes up with nothing. Whereas maybe just for mobile results, the top result was the live. That could be it. And thank you to the 4 people that have liked the stream. All right, come on. No. There's a few options like all shorts watched alive. Oh, well, that sounds like you actually clicked on my page. Because the results I'm talking about, I typed in Super Pat World in YouTube, search bar, and then above the actual results, there was a bar that says latest from Super Pat World, and the very first thing in the box was this live. Might be the settings. I don't know. But in any case, you would hope that somebody who wants to find you has an easy time. So hopefully it gets a little better in one way or another. Because at the very least, I'd hope that people who wanted to find me live would be able to. So thank you for telling me, Jordan. Oh, man, I got to get this juggle back. Scott, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. The second to last in Bufflin. You made it to the grand finale. There you go. Well done. I knew you could do it. Last one's the most satisfying level of all, Jacob. In fact, the last level of Super Bufflin World might be the best of all of them. Oh, okay, that was close. Almost. Just got to do it fast. You don't understand why it wasn't on your page as an option. Right. Yes, you would definitely think. I do, Scott, because on YouTube it's called the Super Chat instead of stars. But they have that issue on TikTok as well, Jordan, where there's not like a dedicated space if you're live. So the way they do it is you have to click on the profile picture. But the problem is that's the same way you access stories. Good gracious. All right, that's as far as that's the juggle part. That's where it really gets crazy. That's the juggle that is eluding me right there. Hey, Jen! But I think that's the big issue, Jordan, is what digital real estate do you give to just live streams? Because in general, I'm sure it's got to be a tricky thing when it comes to like tweaking an algorithm, especially as you're trying to combine serving up live content in addition to edited content. Because the people who enjoy it, it's likely to be a wildly different crowd. The same people that enjoy you live aren't necessarily the same people who are going to enjoy you edited, and vice versa. So I think their statistics probably back that up. And they know they have to be careful about showing live streams without it feeling like an invasion. Because that's the big complaint I hear over on Facebook quite a bit, is the idea of, like the people who wind up in the live stream that didn't want to be there. They're like, why is Facebook pushing this to my page? I don't want to see this. I would go to Twitch if I wanted to see this, that kind of idea. So I do think there is probably a hazard. There's a hazard associated with the platform pushing live streams. Oh, that should have been it. What's up, Yayo? Could it be an extra button, add to the profile? Definitely. That would be the simplest solution. But the only problem with that, Jordan, is now you're dipping into the actual design, like the psychological. Like, on a functional level, you're talking on a functional level, Jordan. So, that's how I operate. So, typically, that I would come to the same... You got the profile picture, and then why not just put a little box off to the right that says, I'm live. But the problem is, that's likely to mess with the hypnotic design they've already put so much into. Everything's in exactly the right place for your brain to never want to leave. That kind of idea. What's up, Ant? Hey, Sharon! Yayo! Yayo, this level and your level. Fernando, wow. Got the warm weather coming. That's nice. But yeah, there's definitely, I want to get... Oh, no! I didn't drop. Hey, we hit 10! Thank you so much for the 10 likes! What's up, Nathan? Hey to the kids! I'm trying so hard to get this juggling part down. I think it's probably just as hard as learning to juggle in real life. Learning to juggle in Mario. That's how it feels anyway. I could be wrong. But the good news is, by the time I finish this level and Yayo's level, I'll be at least decent at juggling. Oh no! What's up, Joe? How are you, Joe? What do you know, Joe? But you know what else is interesting, Jordan, since I brought up TikTok in the situation over there, is now they let you upload 10-minute videos. So now TikTok went from a platform that was all about 15 to 30-second videos, up to 60-second videos, up to 3-minute videos, then live streams, and now up to 10-minute videos. So it's almost like it's at the point you can even, you know, I see Ryuka streaming on Reddit sometimes. Oh, I didn't drop. Ooh, that's pretty cool, Jordan. I'm all right, Joe. What's up, Super Bikes? Yeah, I don't think the skills transfer. I think you're right. I think you're probably right about that one, Jordan. Yo, what do you say reports? I think that word is coming up different because you're using Google Translate, right, Yayo? What's another word for reports that? Let's see if we can decipher this. Reports. Is there a TikTok streaming game? A streaming game? I'm not sure what you mean, Scott. Like, what I've been doing, Scott, is at 11:30 p.m., I've been going live with a word game. It's called Jumbaline 2. It's just like Text Twist from back in the day. That was my old favorite. So, I play that for like 30 to 45 minutes. Oh, that's what I've been doing, Scott. So that's not like an official TikTok streaming game, but it's a game that I play on TikTok. Google Translate. Okay, yeah. So what's the report? Can I game stream on TikTok? Yes. Super Bikes? Well, the thing is, until I can't get... it's the ultimate tease, because now I have an incredible beast of a gaming computer built and ready for action. But... oh, too early, but I'm stuck. I've got the green down. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm building a whole virtual reality corner in this room. This corner will be for this kind of streaming, and the opposite corner will be for streaming VR. So I'm building out that area for the little VR corner before I set the computer up for real, because everything needs to be in place before I can legitimately set it up where things will stay. You know what I mean? I waited too long. Hi, Kyle! Into May. That's wild, Fernando. Submit. That's pretty good. That's not a bad idea, Sharon. Maybe report is meaning submit, like submit Yayo's level. Ah, too much height. Too much height. But yeah, I wonder with all that, like I'm saying, TikTok from 15-second videos all the way to 10-minute videos and live streams. It seems like they're trying everything out. And then you got the Instagram and Facebook Reels. You got YouTube Shorts. Like I said, you can even go live on Reddit. It seems like every single platform is looking to harvest content right now. Come on! I'm too fast, too furious. Barry, thank you so much for the 5!
Super chat.
Okay, Yayo! Muy bien, Yayo. I want this part to work for me. Oh, it's so frustrating to not make it through the beginning. Just because of the intro. Right there. Now the level begins. Oh my goodness, twice in a row. Hi, Jacob. Thanks, Kyle. The resolution looks clearer. Interesting. So the resolution looks a little clearer here. Is it better to game stream on Facebook or YouTube? I don't think one is better than the other, Scott. It depends on what you're streaming. I have, Kyle. I've played this level a couple times before. The big factors, Scott, you've got to try to determine what are my strengths as a streamer? Am I really good at a game? Am I really funny? Do I get along well with people? What is my strength as a streamer? Then you got to figure out what game makes sense for me to play and talk at the same time. I've got to be able to play the game well, but I also have to be able to talk. It's no good if I'm the greatest and I can't manage to get 2 words out. Unless you're, like, literally the best. If you're the best at the game, you can basically do whatever you want. No! Which I am not. So, like, for me, I do Mario, and my target demographic is the family-friendly crowd. My target demographic is people who like Mario, who might have kids or students or people in their life that they can connect with about Mario. And that it's something that's safe to watch in any setting. Even in a professional setting, you're not going to hear me say anything wild. So, based on all those factors, Scott, Facebook makes a lot more sense to stream there versus somewhere like Twitch or YouTube. Well, see, YouTube is sort of a wild card. Twitch is the original streaming major league platform back in 2012. They lead the way. So that's the primary platform. That's the major leagues. But as you can, well, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the headlines, but now they're undergoing some pretty big changes, and a lot of their creators are a little concerned. What's up, Brian? Anyways, the point I'm trying to get to is there isn't a single best platform to stream on. You've got to understand what you have to bring to the table, where your potential viewers are, and what sort of audience already exists for whatever game you plan on playing. For instance, like imagine you want to play Mario Maker, but imagine on Facebook there's 20,000 viewers and on YouTube there's 100 viewers. Now you could go for the advantage of, I should obviously go where all the viewers are, right? Well, not necessarily. Because if most of the streamers on Facebook playing your game are already established, then even if there's 10,000 viewers, you might have a much harder time acquiring any viewers, depending on if anyone's even looking for someone new to watch. But if you go to the place that only has 100 viewers available, it's likely there aren't all that many big streamers to compete against. Finally. Man, that's so tough. I wish I could do it in slow motion. That's your favorite music, Scott? Okay, nice. What's up, Baldi? Buenos tardes. So that's my honest answer, Scott. I really don't believe one platform is the best and better than all the rest. I think it all depends on what you're trying to do. I definitely believe that Facebook is the best platform for me, but based on all the reasons I just gave. And yet here I am, streaming on YouTube. But a minority of the time, 3 days a week. I stream on Facebook. Ooh, there we go. Wait, I made it back. Oh, I did it! I did it! Hey! I did the juggle. I turned left. Oh my goodness, but I did the tough part. What's up, Game Guru Mike? It's going great. So watches Mario streams. Like, look for other ones. Maybe. Still don't understand. Yeah, Perry, it's a wild one. It is a wild one. It's a wild one. You played this one. Very difficult, Baldy. So, Baldy, you beat this one? The final part's difficult. Baldy confirms. Baldy confirmed that it's a tough ending. I ain't just making it up. I ain't pretending. I've got the Maldi seal of approval. All right. Hey, I'm getting a little better. What's up, Halia? Best for supporters gaming. No, well done, Baldy. Ant knows Baldy. And how are you, Halia? And yeah, there's definitely all types of incentives on Facebook, Scott, especially now. And, you know, I wonder, I don't know if you remember, but it was like a couple months back, Facebook kind of made a mini announcement, or they kind of, it got spread around pretty quick among the streamers on Facebook that they were going to hold off till 2024. I think 2024, and before they took a cut of subs. And I'm betting they knew that Twitch was going to be changing their system in the future. So now, all the people on Twitch who are like, oh man, I don't know if I like this this new system. Now Facebook could be like, well, look what we got going on over here. No! I gotta just commit. I gotta commit. There you go, Maldi. Game Guru Mike knows Halia. Game Guru Mike doing it right. Okay, didn't want to get out today too hot. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm excited to get my VR set up once for all. Really, really been enjoying exploring virtual reality as well. Very excited for the future! Almost saved it! Very excited for the future of virtual reality. Will the subscription price change on Facebook for you? No. No, what they were announcing, Scott, is the way in which they pay everybody. They're talking about the way that they use the money that you give. So it's still $5. Let's assume it's $5. The difference is if they're taking 50%, you only get $2.50. As opposed to they could give you a better cut. That's an awkward juggle. Hey, yes, I'm getting it. I'm actually getting it. You completed the call. Nice job, Perry. I knew you could do it. You get less? No, Scott, what I'm trying to say is we get more. So here. Here's the full sentence of what I was trying to get at. A couple months ago, Facebook announced they were going to continue to give the maximum cut to the streamers. That the phone people were going to get their cut, but Facebook would not take a cut. They would let the streamers have all the rest of the money. And so now, what's happening now, the big headline on Twitch, is they're saying, well, listen, for the big creators, in the past, we've done a 70-30 cut. We might be switching that up to a 50-50 cut across the board. Because, like, when you start on Twitch, 50-50 is your cut. And if you get big enough, then you can access the 70-30 cut and get more money. Ooh, that was close. No, I held it too long. What's up, Jesse? They're decreasing the cut. Well, the clearest way I can say it is, as of now, Facebook is offering a great deal on how much you get on subscriptions, whereas on Twitch, that deal is being threatened. So hopefully that makes it clear. Oh, my goodness. How are you, Jesse? I wanna be Jesse's girl. Ba ba da bam bow. Hey, how did that happen? We got 22 likes now. Thanks, everybody. No! I want to get it. I feel like I'm right there. I feel like I am literally right there. Right around the corner. What's up, Alima? Thank you, Halia. I believe, too. I do believe. Come on, Patty boy. The more successful you are on Twitch, the more you get subs-wise. Right, exactly. That's how it has been. That's the deal. Sort of like part of the incentive. You bring in more and more money to a platform like Twitch, and then they're willing to share more of it back with you. So, and that's the idea, that the smaller creators get a worse cut, but they're incentivized to grow just by literally being able to get a bigger portion of the money they're bringing in. But I can appreciate why that might sound counterintuitive. You'd think, well, the big creators probably need it the least, but it's not as simple as that. Oh, I almost had it. I've almost got it. Alima! Alima! I've got to say, Alima. Now, you've been watching, I think, for almost the whole 2 years that I've been streaming Alima. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe it's I don't know how intentional it is, Alima. But in that 2 years, my friend, no one has more consistently pointed out when I'm playing a level that I've played before. It is almost like a talent, Alima. But the answer is a resounding yes. I have played this before. I've been working on this Kaizo level for a couple different streams now. And now I'm finally at the final jumps. Clayton, the stream wasn't showing up. Jordan came by and told me the same thing. I think part of the trick is finding the proper place to actually host the stream. I assume you're looking on my page, right, Clayton? The most direct way is probably if you get a notification, just clicking on the notification. That's my guess. I threw it up instead of a drop. Oh. Unreal. Exactly, Perry. Hola, none? No, Alima, you don't have to ask as much. Because like I said, it's one of those things where I really don't know where it comes from, Alima. But it's not that I'm telling you to not ask as much. But it's just one of those things where you very consistently will let me know or ask about a level I'm playing. Again, you clicked it and it didn't show you alive. That's strange. Interesting, Scott. The bell is ringing. Right, set to all. Well, here's the other big problem that the platforms are facing. All the social media platforms. I'm sure you've noticed. Well, here, I'll pose it this way. Is it fair to say we all have too many notifications? I'd say in every single app, I would opt for fewer notifications if given the option. Right? Wouldn't you say that's a pretty common feeling? I'd say in general, as a collective unit, we all agree. Less notifications, please. We have too many notifications as it is. So, this is part of the big struggle when it comes to the notifications for live streamers, especially live streamers who stream every day like me. Because what I'm doing to the platform is, hey, Facebook, you know how you have all these users who didn't ask for live streamers in the first place? And in addition to never asking for live streamers, they're also constantly having to deal with changes to their notifications and news feed and blah, 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 blah. The point is, people don't have a high tolerance for more annoying notifications. So, this is where we have this big issue. How is it that you serve up the content that people want to find without annoying them with 8 million notifications. And there's no clear answer. The easiest answer is develop an algorithm intelligent enough that it can accurately predict what people actually want to watch. Dude, I keep throwing it up instead of down. Hola, none. So this is the big problem. Then you have all the streamers whining, hey, wait a minute, you didn't send my stream. Wait a minute. How come nobody gets my notifications? Which, now, to be fair, I'm not trying to poke fun at any particular streamer because as a streamer, it's obviously very frustrating if your notifications aren't going out. Especially when you've worked hard to incentivize people to turn on the notifications in the first place. So, it's a fair complaint from the streamers, but it's short-sighted on behalf of the streamers to not recognize that we already are getting too many notifications outside of streaming. Now, you can imagine on Facebook, this is a real issue because now your the streaming notifications are directly combined with your mom liking the picture of your baby. Most of the time, that's like different sides of your brain kind of idea. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm looking and I say, oh, okay, Uncle Joe just went to the hospital, okay. My mom liked my picture of my baby, very good. Oh, Super Pat is live? Get out of here, I don't care. You know what I mean? I really believe that it's a tricky thing to figure out how do I serve notifications in a way that doesn't just make the user annoyed with the platform. You wonder who the first streamer on Facebook was? Maybe Stone Mountain 64. Nah. No, he's probably one of the first they recruited. But I don't know that for a fact. I don't know, Clayton. Me too, Alima. I hope so, yo. Hard sifting through the streaming notifications. Well, that's the thing, Perry. Now someone like me who's already been on the scene for 2 years, I have followed probably 100 streamers since I started. So now my own notifications are a complete mess. It's almost useless to me now. I almost don't even look at any of the notifications because it's that useless. And I'm not exaggerating. I just have a constant blue dot that's letting me know, oh, I have 18 new notifications. Great. I don't even look. Don't even look. So, sharing all these thoughts to give some context to what's the big deal. Why don't platforms just give the notifications? Just give the notifications. And it's not as simple as that. If we got all the notifications we actually signed up for, none of us would ever check notifications again. What's up, Josh? Nice job, Jacob. You can do it. You did it. You did it with 6 lives left. Stop all the notifications? Yeah, that's essentially what I've done, Scott. Just by not looking. But the problem is sometimes I miss comments or I miss sometimes I miss things I would have rather seen. You feel like comment on the post, it'll probably destroy it. But it needs to have its own notification. Well, that's it. Game Guru Mike, you're talking about an entirely separate platform. And that's definitely the simplest solution, Game Guru Mike. But I think it's probably the most difficult to practically do, to literally create a second platform. Because here's the problem. Let's say you successfully create it, Game Guru Mike. Now you've successfully created the secondary Facebook gaming platform. So now everything's separate. Now the big problem is, now you got to get people to actually sign up for Facebook gaming. It's going to be a tiny, teeny, probably 2% of all the active viewers now. You'd get like 2% willing to sign up for the separate one, and you'd lose 98% of all of the current Facebook gaming viewers who are casuals. The majority of our viewers over on Facebook gaming are casual viewers. And casual viewers are not interested in signing up for an entirely new account just to watch you, one of a handful of people they watch when they're on the toilet or something. You see what I'm saying? It's just not a realistic thing to think you can merge. Or part of why Facebook gaming is successful the way that it is because it's directly integrated with the platform that already exists That's what this is why you can have a streamer on there 1 month after they started streaming with 500 viewers. You're not going to see that on many platforms because you don't have that sort of user base. On Facebook, you don't get that in your settings. Okay, interesting. What's up, GP? But I'm sure they wish they could Game Guru Mike. I bet there's nothing Facebook gaming would like more than to just be able to say, you know what? Let's just do our own thing. Let's just make it separate. But like I'm saying, if you make it separate, how do you keep the viewers? Half the viewers that are there are literally only there because they were served the content. They didn't seek it out. Do you see what I'm saying? So as opposed to on Twitch, if I open Twitch, I'm seeking out the content I want. If I open up Facebook, I'm not seeking out the streaming content I want. It's pushed to me. It's given to me. It's served to me. That's what they call it. What's up, GP? The notification first comes. Who don't want it, notify them saying, do you want these? Yeah, that's what they tried doing, Scott. Because of a random Facebook notification. You would have got it if it was separate. That's it, Erica. That's the majority of users right there. Congratulations, Jake. What did I miss? Oh, the Bufflin. There you go, Will. Very nice. I keep... That one gets me. You weren't seeking out Super Pat on Facebook, otherwise you would have never found him. Yeah, you're exactly right, Mike. And this is the thing, Michael. Now, here's Michael and Erica. Michael is a regular viewer, someone who's like a very valuable viewer, someone who's like, I know them by name, I recognize them when they're commenting, someone I even look out for. That's Michael, someone who never would have found me without being served a notification they didn't ask for. Erica, literally the moderator here in the stream, someone who's been an incredible help to my stream, would never, ever have known I even existed without Facebook notifying her without her permission. Do you see the problem? This is why there's no simple solution. There's no simple solution, my friend. Stream popped up a suggestion from the Mario 35. Can't imagine. There you go, Perry. Would have never found you either, Will. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is why it's a legitimate conflict or issue when the same thing that is powering the platform is also one of its biggest weaknesses. Like, people often complain about this. The same thing that brought those 4 people that have shared, that brought them to my stream, and it was a positive experience. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you there are thousands of people who were shown my stream who click the 3 dots and say, don't show me this again. Because it tells me that. It tells me that on my end when people have say hide all. So I get notified, and I'm telling you, every day it's happening It's happening a lot every day. Facebook showing my stream or something, some of my content to someone, and they are opting to click the dots and say, hide all, please never show me this again. So, while it's awesome for the 4 people that it worked out, it was a positive experience, but for many others, it's a reason that if they ever even see my logo, they're instantly gonna run the other direction. Because they've been violated by my content. In a way. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't necessarily ask for it. You didn't search, and you randomly found me. I'm so glad you did too, Alima. You're amazing. Big shout out to Alima. You used to get notifications, but you don't remember how you found Pat and Josh. See what you're getting at. If I hadn't met you, a rock star, probably wouldn't have been Game Guru Mike. Thank you guys, inspiration. There you go. I love it, Game Guru Mike. And look at you now. Now you're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're all over the place, Game Guru Mike. And that is the magic of streaming. You just never know. It's the same thing of putting out a random... You put a TikTok up, like you're at a family event. Look at the girl who just went viral for lip sync in the rap verse at that wedding. A life-changing viral video that wasn't even, like, planned, written, thought of. It just happened. It was a documentation of real life. Almost. Man, I did it that once. Thank you so much, Perry! Found on a raid. There you go, Scott. That happens occasionally. I think... Man, I keep going back and forth about the raids. The raid is a never-ending struggle for me. Because I love raids. And they also cause all types of problems, as I've shared many times. But I love them in theory, like on paper. No good. You found the night routine. I love it, Kyle. Came out of the blue game chill. At the tournament game chill. Wait, so on oh, maybe on YouTube game chill, right? Raids have the pros and cons. Didn't realize. You didn't realize how it was a metric until you looked at the stats after your stream. Yeah, I know. It can hurt. Better than not even look. That's awesome, Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. And you, like I said, it's actually kind of a surprise. Everyone who's shared in the past 5 minutes that they found my stream that way, it's all, like I'm saying, regular, very valuable viewers. Valuable is probably not the word I should be using. What I mean is, a casual viewer is less valuable in the sense that they're not likely to engage with your content. They're not likely to be all that loyal or check you out if you're doing anything other than the thing they specifically like you doing. Which, that doesn't mean I don't... Okay, this is why I don't like the way it's wording. It's making it sound like I don't value casual viewers, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the value of a casual viewer is different than the value of a regular viewer. But you should value all of your viewers. But that's why I'm not liking me using the word value in this context, because it's implying that I don't value those who are technically less valuable to me. So I'm going to not use the word valuable. Instead, we'll use the word... Oh, I'm not sure which word to use. Player one, the first Facebook stream you saw for the Mario 35 days. I love it, Jacob. Josh and Speedy, love it. Kyle, can Raids hurt a streamer? Yeah, they might not be back. Well, that's just part of the nature of streaming, Scott, is that someone might find your stream, and then as a result of hanging out in your stream, they might find somebody else's stream they like even better. And that's good. No one did anything wrong there. No one has done anything wrong in that situation. It's just sort of the natural order of things. Because ultimately, if you're a viewer of mine and you'd be happier being a viewer somewhere else, then ultimately I'd rather you be a viewer where you're going to be most happy. I wouldn't want someone, like, watching me wishing they were watching someone else. Like, wish I didn't already commit to Super Pat. I would much rather be watching somebody else. I'd tell you to watch whoever floats your boat. That's what I do. I don't always watch the same people. Well, if I'm being honest, it's the same group of people. It's always Panga, Ryukar, Dashi, Grand Pooh Bear, The Beast. For Mario content. They're just on a constant rotation. But, in general, especially when it comes to... I rarely ever watch Mario live. I'd say of all the Mario content I consume, 98% of it is edited. By far, I'm so much more interested and entertained by edited content, which I know is kind of ironic to say as a streamer. I keep doing that too early! You believe you saw it during a raid? Could have suggested. Love it, Jesse. Every view is valuable. The regular special. Exactly, with the bond. But engage versus... Yeah, engaged is a good word, Michael. That happened with you, Scott? There you go. Well, this is what I'm saying. It's... Me, as a viewer, when I think of my own viewing habits, I'm all over the place. Like, there was a year where I basically only watched Ryukar and Dashi games for Mario content. That was like it. Those were my big two. But, like, now fast forward to this year... Dashi doesn't even play Mario anymore. Very rarely. There we go. No! I got a little behind it. I forgot. Oh, I was talking about now. Nowadays, it's Panga and Ryukai. Those are the two I watch the most of. With all the rest sprinkled in. The Beast, as an honorary mention. But I really like the Beast's Nintendo 64 series as well. He's trying to beat every single game for the Nintendo 64. Even the Japanese exclusive releases. I'm kind of near the end. I've made it to the second to last jump. Or the third to last. Missed it. Missed it! Perry! Thank you so much for the 10!
Super chat.
You get the double, Perry.
Super chat.
Love Mario, but wasn't playing much. You blew it away. With the play. Read the winner races. Appreciate you, Jacob! Yeah, well, you know, it's fair to say that the vast majority of you in this chat right now are all in that regular people I look out for, people that I have like an actual bond with. As many of you have followed me from Facebook to YouTube here. So the irony in me, and part of why I'm more comfortable sharing this with you all. Oh my goodness, almost saved it. Is that I feel like I'm talking mainly to the people who are the highly valued, regular people that I have some kind of bond / rapport with. Yeah, TikTok, exactly. Yeah, TikTok is the ultimate. The ultimate inner circle on TikTok. Because like I'm saying, not only is that a different platform than usual, it's a platform that the vast majority of my followers don't yet even engage with. Come on, Bet! I don't know why I'm missing it. I don't know why I'm missing that. I feel like I keep getting there. I keep getting there and missing that one. Separate Star Drop song? Yeah, I'd love that idea, Scott. No! I keep making the same mistake. Making that same mistake. Exactly, Scott. Yeah, I agree, Perry. I just downloaded TikTok in October of 2021, and I was super intimidated by it. I felt like, oh man, I'm an old person that nobody wants on there. Why am I going on there? But then I just started. And now I'm following over 1,000 accounts, and I scroll TikTok probably more than any other social media at this point. But part of the incentive is there is so many brilliant ideas and creators on TikTok that it's very rare that I'll scroll for like 20 minutes without getting inspired. Now, I know that might sound funny because my output of creative projects has been relatively limited. So you might be like, well, what have you been doing with all that inspiration? And this is the thing, is I have a couple different creative projects started that I'm working on. One of which is a style of TikTok that will require more production value and a bit more work, overhead work, like preparation work. But I really am excited to try it and kind of get outside of my comfort zone as a creator. YouTube takes a share of the money. Yes. Facebook, you can see what the stars are worth that we paid for. Right. Well, the trick on Facebook, Scott, the phrase they use is point of purchase. That's where Facebook is taking their cut, is at the point of purchase. of stars. And that's what you're talking about, Scott. So that if I want to send a streamer $1, I need 100 stars. So when I go to the point of purchase to buy the 100 stars, if 100 stars cost me $2, and I know that 100 stars to a streamer is $1, then I can work out, okay, in order to send my favorite streamer $1, I need to essentially send $1 to the streamer and $1 to the platform. That's the way it's broken down on Facebook, whereas on YouTube, when you send that cut is taken after the fact. It's not taken at the point of purchase. So if you want to send, like Perry sent $10. When Perry sent that $10, the $10 went from Perry's account and got $10 worth of digital currency to send me. And now those $10 magically went here. Now, part of why this makes it look... This system is a bit less upfront in the sense that I'm not getting $10 from that. Whereas if Perry had sent me 1,000 stars, that's $10 worth of stars, I would get $10. But in order to get 1,000 stars, Perry would have paid more than $10. So see, the cut gets taken out at the point of purchase on Facebook, whereas the cut on YouTube gets taken after the point of purchase, at the actual payout. Kind of like, you know, when you have a job and you get a paycheck and it breaks down, okay, I'm paying this much to taxes, I'm paying this much to insurance, this, and that, and then you get your final, here's what you actually get to take home. It's like that situation on YouTube. Everybody who sent me any money at the end of the, whatever the pay period is, I think it's a month. At the end of the month, then you look and you say, okay, well, I got sent this much. Now YouTube is taking this cut, and this much might have to go to taxes, and here's what you get. Although, when I say the taxes part, take out the taxes part, because typically, depending on where you are in the world, at least for me, streaming money is tips, like wages and tips, as opposed to some people might think, oh, well, it's a donation, right? But what's the difference between a donation and a tip? Okay, I missed a bunch. You only followed 20-something. Okay, awesome. You downloaded TikTok last week. Okay, interviewed multiple people. Over your dad. That's wild, Jacob. Only started TikTok. There you go. And there you are, Erica. You've made some awesome ones. And there, Perry's getting in the game. Facebook Apple Store takes out a fee. You get less stars for your money. That's right. If you purchase from your phone, the price is different. Right, exactly. It translates the same. We can't see it on YouTube. Hey, okay, that's probably... Wow, Scott, that was very eloquent, my friend. That really sums it up really well. That's ultimately probably the easiest way to break it down. Facebook, you can see... You can see Facebook taking the cut when you buy stars. Whereas on YouTube, you never get to see YouTube's taking the cut behind the scenes. But I also recognize this, because I especially on Facebook, I know because there's quite a few people who don't like the idea of supporting Facebook at all. And just keep in mind, when it comes to sending stars to a streamer, whoever your favorite streamer is, part of the cut that's going to the platform, that includes what's going towards the platform literally just to keep it running. Like, I think it could get lost in translation when you perceive a corporation to have billions and billions of dollars, and you start to get the sense that money just is meaningless. And it couldn't be less true when you're talking about a business. The bigger the business and the more billions involved, the more likely that money is being managed carefully. Not all the time, but in general. In general. So my point is, don't feel like, oh, you're just lining Mark Zuckerberg's pockets every time you buy stars, because the truth is, there's definitely a big... Well, I shouldn't even say what size portion, but at least part of the point of that money is actual upkeep of the platform and the transactions that are happening. But oftentimes it gets painted, the picture gets painted that, oh, well, if you give a streamer on Facebook money, you're really just giving Mark Zuckerberg more money. And it's just not quite as simple as that. What a save! No, and then that jump again! Oh my goodness. I probably another cut. Want to keep it private? Well, to be total 100% honest with you, Scott, I genuinely don't know exactly what it is. I genuinely don't. The money side on YouTube is much newer to me than the money side on Facebook, so I'm still learning a lot. The cut helps keep Facebook free, right? There's definitely some truth in that. Definitely some truth in that. But I think it's, whenever you're talking about multiple billions of dollars, I think it's just tough for the average person to not just feel like, well, if you've got billions of dollars, then I should be able to expect that you don't let stuff break. Because we kind of have that. It's the same thing with, like, homelessness and feeding the hungry. We like to believe that it's just a matter of, well, you know, if all the rich people just fixed it, would be all set. But a lot of the really complex problems require more than just throwing money at it. That's the harsh reality. And if all Facebook needed to fix its problems was money, you could be sure they'd have done it by now. It would have already happened. But it's not as simple as, okay, well, let's throw $1 billion at it and that'll fix it. If only it were that simple. I wish it were. Genuinely. It's just not. Come on, Patty boy. Most problems require more than money. Exactly, Michael. It's a complex web. Except Tesla? You heard cars had a recall? Okay. Hey, thinking of the 32 people that like the stream. This first room is like deeply ingrained into my brain now. I don't even see it anymore. It's like my brain doesn't even start to engage until I get to the juggling part. My brain's like, wake me up when you need me. Checkpoint would have been awesome. Checkpoint would have been lovely. What's up, T-Ball? So tough. You need to get a new card? Oh, you... That's all right, Kyle. Appreciate the effort, my friend. That's nice of you for trying. That is very nice of you for trying. Oh, my goodness. Well, I made the shell jump. Yeah. I think I'm dreaming about this level, too. And you know what's really crazy? And I'm afraid... What's up, Melody? The real scary part is the next levels after this. No. Checkpoints, it's like playing two separate levels. Exactly, Scott. But this is why I really would have liked the checkpoint just after this... After right here. I want a checkpoint right here. This is where I really needed it. Right here. I probably would have beat... I'd almost guarantee I would have beat the level by now if there was a checkpoint there. Just by the nature of being able to get so many more attempts in. But see, every time I make that mistake, it's like adding another 60 seconds of nothing. Because now I have to do all this. Thanks, Super Bikes! That would be perfect for Mario Kart. Do it when you get a new card. Okay, appreciate you, Kyle. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Ba-do-ba-bow. Makes me think of the Cry for Help level when I was playing Super Cry for Help World. Spent like so long on that level. So long. I'll have that move locked in forever at least. I'll always be able to do that on demand. There we go. Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's progress. Finally. Finally. That's it, my friends. That's it. Wow. Wow. I had to take a moment after that because I've been trying to do that for so long. And I half got it earlier in the stream, but that's the first time I actually made it past all the way to the shell jump. That's what I'm trying to do. There's some progress, Joe. That is what I'm trying to do over here. There's some progress, Erica. What's up, Andrew? There it is, Melanie. Now, see, the good news is that there's only one more red coin. We actually saw the last red coin on the screen for the first time. For the first time ever, I've seen the last red coin. Oh, come on, Patty boy. Let's go, Perry. Here we go, Melody. Whew. That was exciting. I needed that little jolt. Too much. Thanks, Melody. Hey, and thanks for the help with the word game, Melody, on TikTok. You're really good at it. We got a good team. We got a good team going right now. No, I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. I agree, Perry. My old favorite. Text Twist. Well, Jumboline 2 is what it is now, but that's what it really is Text Twist. It was a Flash game. If you're my age, you might remember a website called addictinggames.com. Home of many a Flash game. Not enough momentum. That's all right, Melanie. You added a nap into your night. That's awesome, Erica. Well, you're an ultimate player, too. Erica's the real deal, Holyfield. You spent a lot of time playing in your early 20s. I could tell. I could tell. too low. Erica, you must be like, what, 28 by now? That's crazy. That is crazy how the time flies. It really is something. No! 28. It's amazing. I can't believe I'm into the 30s, deep into the 30s. I can't believe that. I remember as a teenager hearing old people say things like, I sure don't feel like I'm this old. And now here I am, saying the same exact thing. No good. Wow, Barry. Told you the other day how long... Time goes by fast, Kyle. It really does. It flies by even. Thank you to the 35 people that have liked the stream. So wait a minute. Hold everything. Are you telling me, Erica, that for you, shuffling the letters is a obstacle? Because in my brain, shuffling the letters is what helps me figure out a word. Because, like, essentially, if you're just staring at a static set of letters, then your brain is doing the rearranging. But I wonder how many people... It's harder when Pat's shuffling. Okay, so there it is. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to shuffle them less then. Because that was part of my thing in the text twist days. I was, like, just nonstop shuffling. It helps Joe and Melanie. So that's interesting. 29 and 27 days. Nice, Kyle. That's interesting. It must be two different ways to approach it in the brain. What's up, Agent? That's okay. Congratulations to who got it. Well, this is the thing. Once we have 10 people or more in there, I have to use most of my brain just to keep up with the chat and guessing the words. You control the letters is easier. Track the letters S. Oh, that's what it is. Well put, Erica. That's it. What's up, Sen? Nice, Kyle. That makes a lot of sense. It's when you're not anticipating the shuffle. Your brain might be in the middle of rearranging some letters, only to then have the letters rearrange themselves in front of you. That would definitely be disorienting, if not completely. Uh-oh. Come on. No! I gotta do that early. I keep forgetting. Nice, Kyle. Almost have a thought. Back goes Jake's it all up. Wow. All right. I'm so glad you both mentioned it. Because, like I'm saying, it's probably a leftover habit that isn't particularly helpful in this situation. Probably second place. That's all right. Well, Agent 7, when you do a speedrun contest, all that matters is first. You know what I mean? If you ain't first, you're last in this case. How dare you, Erica? You were almost at a breakthrough, Perry, and I shuffled. The shells will get you, Melanie. Man, I'm at Agent 7. Who got it? I wouldn't mind watching. Did they do it on stream? No. No good. Thanks, Agent 7. Was it a streamer? Because if I could actually watch their run, I would be more tempted to try to get it back. But they weren't streams. Okay, then no, never mind. Not interested. Not interested. Too fast. Not sure if it's a breakthrough. We'll call it breakthrough. We'll go with breakthrough. Oh, how dare you. How dare you. Yeah, the thing when if you're doing a world record challenge, like I've done it on a, in fact, I did it on Noah's level. And then I put up the post and then challenged anybody to take it from me. And then when they did, and I would take it back, I would post the video of me doing it so they knew exactly what I did to take it back. I love that. If you can go back and forth. Ooh, nice. No! Man, when I make it to that ending, it's going to really be something. Every single conveyor? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Agent, is when you can actually see it done, then you can understand exactly what they've done. No. Sometimes they have a technique that other people don't know about. Ba-do-ba-boo. In fact, that's usually the people who typically hold world records. That's usually the case. They've found a little piece of cheese that they're not telling anybody else about, that they can use that no one else can. A phantom in the drop. Exactly, Yayo. Gracias, mi amigo. Kids found the Mario Maker card. Okay, sounds good, Erica. Sounds good. Come on, Patty boy. Have a game show. You pick 9 letters. You have to try to make the longest word and beat your opponent. That sounds cool. 9 letters is a lot. That's a pretty serious word. 9-letter word. How many letters in albatross? A-L-B-A. I think albatross is 9 letters. Has anyone ever done that? Come on, Patty boy. It's really fun. You have 1 world record. Don't know how you got it and kept it. Well, don't submit it to me unless you want me to take it. I mean, I don't. I'm not guaranteeing I can take it. I'm saying, don't submit a level to me that you want to keep the world record on, because I wouldn't want to accidentally take it from you. Is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not making any assumptions. Solid. No! There it is! There it is! There it is! That is such a tough jump! Oh my goodness. It's a lot easier than the thing before it, but that's big progress. Finally made it past that part for the first time ever. No, Super Mikes. I thought Kaizo would be too tough for me. Yeah, yo, that's a far jump. Okay, fair enough, Perry. We got the, at least got a little, oops. Got a little, progress. Oh. Whew, hard-fought progress, but progress nonetheless. I finally did it. I finally did the juggle. I have finally done it. There we go, Melanie. So now I can do it. I've proven it. You almost got this. I might get it today. I still might get this today. I got a real chance. Countdown? I'll check it out, Kyle. See if they ever had Albatross. Because I love word games. Scrabble, Boggle. Come on, I'm getting it. I'm actually getting it. Chain reaction? Okay, that sounds more familiar. That one sounds like something I might have actually seen on the Game Show Network. Back when I had that channel, I was watching all types of game shows, especially in the summertime. Something special about game shows in the summertime. Almost. Fun game. Super Bike does it. Daily Wordle. Yeah. I do. Now, the reason why Wordle is a little less compelling to me, and it's just the format. Wordle, I think, is most compelling to someone who's competitive. The way it's designed. You got 6 attempts. 1 game per day. Oh. From the late 70s. It's really great. A chain? Okay, cool. Perry? Family Fortune? Okay, so Kyle, you like game shows too. Definitely love a good game show. Family Feud. Can't beat Family Feud. Also, Price is Right. Bob Barker edition. The Price is Wrong. Oh! Bob Barker. But now it's Drew Carey, who I also like. Drew Carey's cool too. But I have the nostalgia of Bob Barker. Family Fortunes. Wait, Family Feud is called Family Fortunes in the UK? With Richard Dawson, oh my goodness. Wait, who's Al from Home Improvement? Al Borland. He was a host too. They've had a whole bunch of hosts for that show. Regis Philbin was the best host for a game show ever with Millionaire. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That was like the most perfect fit. Even right down to his tie. Even his tie helped set the mood in and became a brand from that. Okay, no Bob Barker. No one is. That's Richard Kahn. Okay, there we go, Super Mikes. Richard Dawson was the original. I remember I know it from a video game. There was a Family Feud video game that had Al Borland in it. Family Fortune's the same as Family Feud, but the Family Fortunes is UK. Okay. So in the UK, they got Family Fortunes. How dare you? Hi, Peter. Have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, that was, for a time, that was the biggest show ever. And like I'm saying, no one was better than Regis Philbin. He had the weird way of talking. He had the look. He had the tie. He had it all. Regis Philbin. It was just the right amount of corny and funny. That was one of the best casting jobs ever. Regis Philbin as the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I was watching that show live when that guy won the $1 million and used his final lifeline, the phone a friend, and he called his parents. I was like, this can't be real. There's no way this is real. This dude's actually using his hint to call his parents to tell him he just won $1 million. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No! So close. That's the last jump. Oh my goodness, big progress. I made it to the last jump. Ah! That's the one, Michael. That's what I'm talking about. There's a good one, Janelle. So close, Andrew. Interesting, Joe. Okay, that was the original. I remember. Now I remember. That creeped me out a little bit. There you go, Perry. Little nostalgia blast. Little nostalgia blast. Close, Melody. Love the 80s game shows. Nice. And on the match game? Yeah. Janelle loves those. So close. It sure was, Perry. Oh boy. What an interesting world. And look at this. We got 36 likes. Thanks everybody for liking the stream. This is a wild level. Wild, Wild West. When we roll into the Wild, Wild West. When we stroll into the Wild, Wild West. Fair enough, Barry. There was another game show. I was all about it. What was it? Didn't hold up. Deal or No Deal! I love that one, Peter. And now they got Wayne Brady. Oh, do I count Whose Line Is It Anyway as a game show? The points don't matter. Because that was a pretty great show, too. No good. Concentration, a classic. It got caught. I know about that one, Kyle. Love that one, Perry. Cash Cab! I love that one, Peter. I haven't had cable television in so long, but when I did, I was a regular watcher of Cash Cab. No! How are you going to miss that, Pat? Mr. Kaizo over here, and I throw a shell in my face. Not that I think I'm Mr. Kaizo. I'm just saying the fact that I'm even attempting this level, I have to acknowledge there's a certain amount of Mr. Kaizo implied just by taking on this level. We'll just practice. All right, let's make a deal. That's right, Kyle. I love that parry. Well, it's tough to know when you just pick from the random. Right. Because that guy actually memorized it, Michael. He got the skill of when to time it for the no whammies. He like essentially beat the game like a card counter in blackjack. It's that same gray area. Like if you find a way to manipulate the game, is that cheating automatically if it's within the bounds of the rules? You know what I mean? There's no in the official rules of blackjack, counting cards is not officially I mean, now it is in the casinos, but I'm saying as just the game of blackjack, there's no counting the cards is not strictly prohibited. It's only within the context of a casino. So, similarly, if that's not cheating, then is it really cheating if the guy figures out the timing? That's almost like saying it's cheating to do a shell jump just because I figured out the timing to do a move that Nintendo didn't intend. Because that's breaking the game the same way. This level would only be able to be cleared by cheaters if that's considered cheating. Because like I'm saying, doing a shell jump should be cheating in the same way. In principle, anyway. Broke the game. Figured out the patterns, exact. But to me, that's fair. I don't think that's cheating. If you figure out the timing, you figure out the pattern, then you did it. I don't think that's cheating. I think you literally bested the game. You understood the parameters and what made the game. You understood it well enough to exploit it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's sort of what's happening with these shell jumps. Can't win fair and square. Well, this is what I'm saying, Kyle. People have different ideas about what cheating is. In fact, here's a perfect example using myself again. I have seen a clear video for this level. Some people consider that cheating. They say if you play a Kaizo level and you watched the clear video, you've already cheated. It doesn't count unless you've never seen the level before and every attempt you make is independent of any other information. Some people feel like if you go outside of that, you're cheating. So this is part of why it becomes a bit relative. You'd like to believe something like cheating could be a little more objective, a little more clear-cut. But like I'm saying, the way things are as they stand, you could get 10 people in a room and all of them have a different definition of what it means to cheat at a game. And who's to say who's right? Who gets to be the judge and jury to say, yes, it is cheating to watch a clear video, or to say, yes, it is cheating to memorize the pattern, or to say, yes, it is cheating to have a friend cough whenever you say the right answer. Because similarly, was there a rule? Did they have a rule in the rule book before that happened that says you are not allowed to have somebody else feeding you the answers? Maybe it does. No, drop, Pat. Drop. You don't watch the video? Sometimes I do, Kyle. Sometimes I do. You don't think that's cheating? That's fair. It's ambiguous, exactly. Very ambiguous. Nice, Melanie. But this is what I'm saying. If you play ROM hacks, then the big debate is save states. How you use save states. At which point is using save states cheating? Is it when you use it for a single trick that you're stuck at? Or how about this? Here's a question. If I use save states to learn a level and then go back and beat it without the save states, then is it still cheating? Or is that acceptable? And if that is acceptable, now you've really made a mess of the rules, because now everything, as long as you go back and do it without it, now suddenly that's not cheating, not consistent. And on top of that, you could argue that without the temporary cheating, you may never have completed the level in the first place. So you see what I'm saying? It's all just a bunch of nonsense. It's all a bunch of nonsense. Strategy guides. There you go. There's another great example. Strategy guides. I certainly used strategy guides as a kid. Or you know what? You know what else it goes to, Joe? Is people who prefer to play games on easy. There's a whole movement out there of people who think easy mode in a game shouldn't exist. That it takes away from the more difficult settings. And I couldn't disagree more with that. I think that is absolute and utter nonsense. Having an easy mode, I go so far the opposite way that I say they should have an additional game mode to that called like incredibly easy mode, where literally anybody with any desire to play the game can play it and beat it. That's what I would opt for. I would say, don't just give us easy mode, give us the ultimate bare essentials mode, so that somebody with maybe limited abilities, either in their thinking or in their body, would have an opportunity to play a game they wouldn't otherwise. And that doesn't take anything away from the guy who wants to do it without magic. No! I was so close that time! I got there twice! That's it, Philip. What's up, Ty? Love it, Melody. Here we go, Bell. Assistant mode. I love it. Some people use the cheats to cheat it. This is what I'm saying. It's a wild world out there. Everyone's got their own idea. And I'm not against that. I'm not against everybody having their own idea. That's fine. What I don't like is you come in with your idea of cheating, and then you say, hey, how dare you, Super Pat World? You watched a clear video. You're cheating. I'm going to tell everyone you're a cheater. That's when it gets annoying. As opposed to, I'd much rather just be able to say, well, you're totally within your rights to feel that watching a clear video is cheating. I can appreciate that. But you believing that doesn't automatically make me a cheater. But then they can argue, well, to me, you've cheated. So to me, you are a cheater. And to that, I would say, yes, I can agree that according to you, I'm a cheater. But even just that phrase doesn't make me a cheater. What it means is you consider me a cheater. One of 7 billion people. Based on your own standards and your own understanding, have decided I'm a cheater. I can't control that. That's within your ability. That's your choice. If you want to think I'm a cheater because I watch a clear video, I'm not going to try to stop you. But at the point at which you start saying, hey, you know, Super Pat World, that dude cheats all the time. He can't even play Mario. Now, if that's your message, you can see why that ends up not being the whole truth. And now, what am I going to do? Now I'll say, well, hey, this person's a liar. And now they're calling me a cheater. I'm calling them a liar. And no one has gotten anything out of the deal. It's all for nothing. Much better to spend your time and energy on positive things, positive messages, positive ideas. If you're going to go through the trouble of spreading it, like there's a perfect example. The same person who wants to go out of their way to let me know that I'm a cheater because I used a clear video, they could have used that same amount of time, emotion, energy. They could have used that for something positive and had a wildly different result. In fact, them using that energy towards something positive in their own life could have been the difference between even avoiding a future disaster. It goes to that extreme. It's that extreme. Oh, almost saved it. Almost saved it. People say if you skip up, I make a 2 cheat. Right, and that's within the game. It's within the game mode. I agree, Perry. Cheating implies there are agreed upon rules, but in such case, they are not. That's interesting. That's an interesting stipulation. The idea that rules imply the participants agreeing upon them, or there being some sort of... Yeah, I can agree with that. That makes sense. No. Hey, I'm getting back there a lot. Kaizo streams. Before the text twist. Howdy, David. Yeah, if you're bored tonight around 11:30 p.m., stop by Super Pet World on TikTok. We'll be playing some word games. Well, the big question is, Melanie, you're saying that you cheat in the game, but is it actually cheating? Nice, Philip. That's right, Jonathan. We're on the final jumps. The basic foundation of sportsmanship is having a predetermined, agreed-upon set of rules. You know, that's actually, that actually makes so much sense, especially, like, when you relate it to something like a debate. Like one of the... Something that I heard once that stuck with me about arguments, especially if you're arguing with someone you love, like a family member or a significant other. Something that was suggested, and it has stuck with me ever since, is if when you find yourself arguing like that with someone you love, take a minute to stop and then take a moment to stop and agree upon what is it that is the goal of the conversation. What are we trying to do here? Am I trying to convince you of my point? Or is it that I want here? Well, here it's so convoluted trying to give an example because it's complicated. But like if you're having a political disagreement with a family member, the reality is, are you most interested in them just flat agreeing with you? Because if that's the case, then your expectations are probably misplaced. As opposed to a healthy expectation could be that your loved one has some basic understanding of why you think the things you do and why you believe the things you do. Simple, but a lot different than if the goal is for you to agree with me. It's a big difference. Try arguing with someone if your goal is to make them agree versus help them understand why you think what you think. And so this is what I'm saying. It has definitely made a big difference in my own approach to arguments, specifically with people I love, because I have that in the back of my mind. And I remember that, you know, this is somebody that I love and care about regardless of whether or not we agree on every single thing. So I really shouldn't bring this super intense energy into this conversation as if our relationship is riding in the or hanging in the balance of the conversation. I missed, as you can tell. No, Jonathan, you know what it is? It's the lighting. I changed the lighting. I upgraded the lighting. And there you go. There's some evidence. If it looks clearer, that's all that has changed is the lighting. Same exact camera. Not only that, listen to this. I can take it a step above that. Not only is it the same, not only is the only thing that's different is the lighting, it's the exact same lights in different positions in the room. So, and you're not the first person to notice that it looks clearer. So that just goes to show the power of arranging the lights in your area. I didn't... Oh, did I change a bulb? No, I don't even think I changed a light bulb. I don't even think I changed a light bulb. No, I still haven't set up the new computer. We are chilling, having a cool combo, Melody. Oh, did I say something that went against that? Oh, I keep forgetting about that spike. Keep forgetting. Oh, my goodness! It's already 8:03. Wow, I was having so much fun actually, like, getting close to the end of this level and talking to you all. Wow. I don't think I've accidentally well, I also started really late. That's what it is. I started late. I was like, there's no way it's been 2 hours, because it hasn't. I knew that couldn't be right. What? Why do I do this? I keep throwing that up when I need to drop it. Overtime. I'm just analyzing the combo. Change the Facebook quality. Make it clearer. Okay. Well, it's tough for me to walk away from the level at this point because I'm already so close to beating it. I've made it to that last section a couple times now. I made it to the final jump twice in the past 30 minutes. And since I only need to make it there once to get the clear, it's very tempting. It's very tempting. We'll give it an extra 5 minutes. We'll compromise. 5 more minutes. Maybe we'll get the clear within these 5 minutes to be extra epic. Missed, but that was good. Solid run. Solid run. All right, enjoy dinner, Erica. Perry, thank you for the $3.
Super chat.
No, so close. Hey, got right back there, though. Michael, it is possible. There's a service called Restream where you can stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So the technology exists, Michael. The obstacle is the terms of service. Most platforms don't want you doing that because think of it from the platform's perspective. If I'm a platform, I want the content on my platform exclusive to my platform. It doesn't do me much good if the content on my platform can be found on every other platform. That's not nearly as valuable to me as a platform versus having the only place you can find the content is on my platform. That's what they want. So there are many different rules in place in different forms for different agreements that try to manage the exclusivity. Because a platform has a lot more to gain from your content if it's only there. If the only place you can get it is to go to their platform. No! That was so good! Platform exclusive. It was buggy when you used it? Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's kind of a horrible thing to do to new streamers because the way it gets advertised, especially by Restream, places that enable you to stream to multiple platforms at the same time, obviously they're less concerned with they're less concerned with making sure you know about those rules in any given platform. They just make it seem like, hey, look, you can do this. And they're not lying. You can technically do it. It's just whether or not you're going to get in trouble for it. Hey, Golden Gaming. Yeah, you can stream on Reddit. Ryukai streams on Reddit. Now, Reddit, there's a platform that I would imagine has very, very, very loose rules about it. Because Reddit is not primarily like a live streaming platform. I don't have to explain to you what Reddit is. As opposed to something like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all these platforms are built around content. I'm not saying it well because the distinction... Ooh. Hey-o, we got a chance. Come on. Man, I want to get it so badly. Streamers are multi-platforms. That, what I'm trying to say is that whole concept of exclusive content, if I'm Reddit, I'm less concerned with exclusive live streaming content since people aren't coming to my site for live streams anyway. But I might be able to entice people who are on my platform with some live streaming. So in that case, it would be wise for a platform like Reddit to say, hey, Ryukar, listen, I see you streaming over on Twitch to a couple thousand people. No, I keep missing that. Why don't you just hop on over here too? Do it here as well. You're already streaming over there. Just add us to the mix, and then everybody wins. You get some additional viewers on our platform, and as a platform, we now have a novelty thing to offer the people who are here for something different. And I think that might be part of the conundrum Facebook finds itself in as a non-streaming platform that is now hosting streaming. How do I say it? Facebook is not primarily a streaming platform, but now has a streaming platform within it. Yeah, it's hard for me to put it in words. Can't believe I didn't. I was gonna say Ryukar. Yes, he's amazing. He is insane. He's a legend. And he just married Tammy, who's awesome as well. Tammy Black Media. And that whole crew is amazing. They have they go live on TikTok playing music. And they are incredible. The dude, Sonny, has such a great voice. And then Ryukar gets to bust in on the bass, slapping the bass, which I'm sure he loves, because he's a musician, and he has snuck his musical abilities into his content over the years. So I got to imagine he is loving the opportunity to play bass with the band, like with real deal musicians. The real deal. This ain't no garage band. Come on! All right, last chance. I'm already longer than I said I would be. Final chance. All right. I'll get it next time. Sorry to let you down. It's coming. The clear is coming. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will be live in less than 50 minutes over on Facebook. In 50 minutes. Playing some Endless Expert No Skip. How's the run looking? It's looking brand new. Starting fresh. New run. Coming in 9 o'clock. Stop in over there. Hope to see ya. A big shout out to everyone who hit me with any super chat. Any of that.
Super chat.
And to the 40 people who liked the stream. Thank you so much. All right. So thanks again for hanging out. I hope to see you on Facebook, and I'll be live on TikTok at 11:30 if you want to play some word games as well. Super Pat World over on TikTok. If you're trying to find me, just Super Pat World on any platform. Super Pat World. It's the same on all of them. I was so happy to actually get all the same name. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate the support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you were one of them, make sure you don't feel like you're the only one. Don't hold it all in. Make sure you can talk it out with somebody, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and get moving every day. A little bit of movement can go a long way to your physical and mental health. So don't give up hope, my friend. Don't give up hope. And I'm live again at 9. So there you go. Hope to see you then. Until next time, bye, everybody.